Okay, let's talk zone. So we've talked about 3 things that I absolutely have to have as a part of my health and wellness routine, and that is eating in the zone philosophy, AvoCare supplements, specifically M&S, and then CrossFit. And so those are kind of my 3 the magic pieces that I love to go to no matter if I'm training for the games, if I'm pregnant, or if I'm postpartum. Those 3 on some shape or form are in my life and a part of my wellness routine. So got lots of questions about the zone, and tonight let's just talk about how to make it super simple and make it work for you. So the reason that I love all 3 of those things is because they're results driven, and you get results. It's the biggest bang for your buck. You're going to do it, you're going to take it, you're going to perform, and you're going to get where you want to get quickly. So I love that. I love that it's a lifestyle. So whether we're talking about the zone, AvoCare supplements, or CrossFit, they're scalable and you can make them a part of your life and your lifestyle no matter what. So this isn't a quick fix. This isn't a 12-week program. This is something that you can make changes today and continue to throughout your life, no matter what stage of life you're in. And the last thing is that it's a system. So there's not a guessing game. It's got some flexibility, it's got some scalability, but we're going to tell you exactly how it works and you'll know how to stay on track. And so tonight, again, it's all about the zone. We'll talk about those other things some other time, but making the zone super simple. And something that you can dive into. So a lot of times I think that people Google it or look at the documents or look at the numbers and they get kind of overwhelmed. So we're going to take all of that away and just make it super, super simple. The zone philosophy is basically eating 30% protein, 30% fat, 40% carbs every single time you eat. And again, if you want more science or more details, we can do that. But tonight is not about that. It's about how to make it super simple for you. I love it because it ensures that you're burning fat, you're not cutting muscle mass, and you're not just losing water weight. So you're cutting the fat, which gives you the results that most of us are looking for. It also helps you feel full, feel satiated, and keeps you from having the up and down in hormone levels. So you don't have that insulin spike and then the drop. And so for me, it was a big, big, big key in helping me kick the last battles that I was having with an eating disorder. And so I'd done a lot of work, and this finding the zone philosophy was the thing that really set me to the next level. And then I've been able to tweak it for athletic performance, for pregnancy, for postpartum, for nursing. You can do it when you're vegetarian, the whole thing. There are no foods that are off limit for the zone. So that's really great because if you'd have told me I couldn't have cream in my coffee a few years ago, I would have freaked out. Now that's a different story. But anyway, you can zone anything that you would like. So let's talk about how you do that. And the first thing that you need to do is go print out the CrossFit Journal 21. So it's Google CrossFit Journal 21. There'll be a PDF. It says download it. Go do that. Hit pause on the video and come back when you've gotten that taken care of. All right, so everybody's got their zone journal. The first page, lots of words, kind of tell you how it works, what's going on. Flip it. We don't even care about that. What we're going to start with is the second page, because the first thing that you need to know is how many blocks you need. You don't even need to know what a block is. Don't even worry about it. How many blocks you need is all we're going to look at right now. So you've got this page. It's page 2 of the zone journal. And then it's got a bunch of numbers. It's got a what is block. All we're going to look at right now is over here on this right hand side. It has a body description, and you find where you think that you fit. And so if you're not sure exactly, the go-to for females is a medium female 11 blocks. The go-to for male is 14 blocks. So 11 for female, 14 for male. That's kind of your go-to. And then take a look at the breakdown. With the zone, you're going to get 3 meals and 2 snacks. Each meal for that 11 block, that's what we're going to talk about. Each meal for that 11 block girl is 3 blocks of protein, 3 blocks of carbohydrates, 3 blocks of fat. Each snack is 1 block of protein, 1 block of carbohydrate, and 1 block of fat. So now we've figured out how many blocks you need. Now let's figure out, let's get your measuring tools. So super simple. You have your hand, that's a measuring tool. You have the scale, that's a measuring tool. So if you want to be super specific and on top of things and know every little detail, the scale, about 12 bucks at Central Market, HEB, something like that. You can weigh and measure things for the first week or two until you get an idea. If you say no way, no how, I'm not doing that, I'm not taking it to a restaurant, then we're just going to use our hand. Okay, so 3 ounces, particularly with meat is where this will come in. 3 ounces is about the size of your palm. Not your fingers all the way up in here, guys, but your palm, right? So the meat of your palm, that's about 3 ounces. And you want it to be about an inch thick, or about the thickness of a deck of cards. A cup is going to be a fist. So this is going to be a good measuring tool when measuring vegetables, fruit, some grains, rice, what have you. A fist is about a cup. Then you've got a teaspoon is about the tip of your thumb. Right? I have big hands, you might have small hands, but this is just a guide to get you on point to make sure that you're getting fat, protein, carbohydrate in some reasonable amounts each time you eat. So a teaspoon is the tip of your thumb, and then if you want an ounce, like an ounce of cheese, it's going to be your whole thumb. So ounce of cheese is your whole thumb, teaspoon of something is about your fingertip, cup is your fist, 3 ounces is your palm. So now you know how many blocks you need. You have your measuring tools, whether it's your hand or your scale, right? Either one of those will work. And now we need a list of foods. What are you going to eat with those? What is a block? How do you make a block? What's going on? So we're going to get that zone journal back out. You're going to flip it a couple pages and you're going to go to, it says block chart. So these are all 1 block listings of food. Lots of food on here. Nothing is off limits. You'll see that there are some unfavorable things. There are some more favorable things. If you can't find something on here, we'll figure that out later. But right now, let's just start with this. Lots of stuff on this sheet. So highlight all the foods that you eat. Go through, take a minute, highlight all the stuff that you eat. Okay? The stuff that you didn't highlight, you're not even going to worry about. This is going to be your shopping list. This is going to be your kind of go-to over the next week or so as you're getting acclimated to eating in the zone. So now you have your list. You have, these are all 1 block measurements. Let's just come up with that first 3 block meal. So this might not be the most exciting meal, and it might not be what you end up eating, but I'm going to tell you just the basics and the mechanics of how to create your meal so you can kind of understand what we're doing. So we're looking for a 3 block meal for that 11 block woman, and we're going to go with chicken breast. So this is chicken breast. 1 block is 1 ounce. That means we need 3 ounces of chicken breast on our plate. All right, so we're going to get out our hand. We're going to get a piece of chicken breast about the size of our palm. There's your 3 ounces. Now we need carbohydrates to go with it. So we're going to do broccoli and grapes. So broccoli, 2 cups is 1 block. Let's do 2 blocks of broccoli. So that's 4 cups of broccoli. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cups of broccoli. Now you got 2 blocks of carbs to go with your chicken. And then let's add grapes. We need 1 more block. 1 block of grapes is a half a cup. So now you've got your 3 ounces of meat, chicken. You've got your 3 blocks of carbohydrates, and that's going to be in the form of broccoli and grapes. And then the fat that we're going to use over here is mayonnaise. So again, don't judge my meal, just go with the plan, right? So 1/3 a teaspoon is a block of fat. So we get 1 whole teaspoon of mayonnaise. So we're going to take that 1 whole teaspoon, which is our fingertip, and we're going to put it on our chicken. We're going to eat it with our broccoli, and we're going to have dessert with grapes for the dessert, and that is your 3 blocks. So use that same kind of setup and philosophy every single time you eat. And if you want some ideas, the great thing about this zone journal, and I also have some meal plans, so message me. I've put some stuff together. The back of this journal article are meal plans or recipes. So it says they have a page of 2 block, page of 3 block, page of 4 block. You're going to be able to find something that you like on here, and it's already going to be pre-measured to help you determine how to get the meal that you need to fulfill your blocks. So you know how many blocks you need. You have your measuring tools, which are your scale or your hand, and you have your list of food. And now it's up to you to start tomorrow with 1 meal in the zone. All right. Another great thing, the meal replacement shakes, those are 3 block meals. They're almost perfectly 3 block zone meals. So you can truly have one of those for breakfast, lunch, or dinner as a 11 block female and be totally taken care of. Don't get overwhelmed. Start with 1 meal. Keep it super simple. Keep this handy, no pun intended, and make it happen. Take care.